October 19th, 3:27 p.m. Wright and Cole law officers. That was a close one, huh, Mia? Really? Too bad, I'm sorry I missed it. Maya! She's back. So what happened? Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea who did it. Now all I need is a motive and proof. Wow, good going, Nick. Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have. Initial trial? What's that? That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. There are so many cases in the system they decided to speed the whole process up. So under that system, trials have to end in 3 days? Yep, pretty much. Well, we've no time to waste. As always, we look at everything. We examine everything we can. I'm clicking a bit too fast though. And then we'll have a little talk with her. The Steel Samurai. I don't get it, Maya. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? What? You mean Mr. Hammer was wearing the costume? Yeah. But Mr. Hammer was the victim, Nick. Why would he go through the trouble of stealing it? That's what you have to find out. The director's alibi. What happened with the director's testimony? Well, it's pretty clear that the producer and the director were both in the trailer. Which means that the killer has to be one of them. Really? Why? Because the serial scene of the crime was Studio 2, where the trailer is. What? Was Maya always this excitable? Any ideas? Well, have you noticed anything that might help us? I can't see what's going on when Mia is there. So no, I have no just anything. Right. Maybe we should go to talk to the WP, Will Powers, right. I don't need to present her anything. Let's go to the detention center. October 19th, detention center, visitors room. Mr. Wright, you did very well again today, thank you. Thanks. So could you not look like you're about to burst into tears? Wow, Nick, you must have really wowed him in there. And could you wipe that grin off your face? AWP, only 1 day left. Let's make it count. Yeah, though there's not really anything I can do to help. I'm not really sure what I can do either. Please, this is no laughing matter. As always, we've got the god here. He's frozen in all Will Powers. Then we've got the camera. Smile for the camera. But let's talk to the dude. Producer Vasquez. Could you tell me more about Miss Vasquez? The producer? She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius. A genius? She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days. Why is that? Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios were on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and what? Nothing. Forget it. I've only heard rumours anyhow. Something's off there. Can you tell me anything about Mr. Manila? Oh, he used to be a minor straight-to-video director, but something in his work caught Vasquez's eye. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Not everyone knows the same name, Salmonella. I hear he's pretty much at her beck and call though. Whenever she says jumpy, yes, hi, and all that. I can imagine him being at her beck and call, though I can't imagine him jumping. Because he's fat! I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth. Oh, yeah, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in this business. But he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global. How could he do that? I was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer. He just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, that was right when Miss Vasquez came to Global. 5 years ago. Something must have happened. You know anything about this? Hey, look at this. Have you seen this, Mr. Powers? What's that? Never seen these Steel Samurais in my life. These are the Steel Samurais that appear at live shows. Fanboy collected all these pictures himself. Seeing things like this really makes me think. I mean, so much of these kids, you know. Anything about the monkey? Alright, let's go to the main gate. That's the old lady. October 19th, the Global Studios main gate. The old Wimback show is quiet today. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. I think her guard's down. Yep. I bet we could even eat those donuts in the guard station if we wanted. You eat, you die. Phew, she's alive. So we got the van. We got the gate. We've got the notice board. We've got the guard station. Then we've got the computer. been turned off. Let's talk to the lady. I was wondering about Dee Vasquez, the producer. The studio bigwigs love her, so she always gets her way. She seems bitter. Do you not like the producer? Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry. What about Director Manila? Can I ask you about him? Sal, he's soft, a pushover. Does whatever Vasquez tells him to. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it. Yeah, he's a little freak. Why would anyone like being treated like dirt? That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick? No, it doesn't, Maya. What about Mr. Hammer, then? You love him? What about Mr. Hammer? Ugh. Heard about what you said today. Cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer. You drag his star down from the sky and stomp on it. Calling him a criminal. A thief. I won't forget this. Oh, she's really pissed this time. Listen to me, whippersnapper. My old... Poor old Miss Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Power's costume so he could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low. It's impossible. He didn't do it to sneak by you. I don't think we can do anything there. Let's go to employee area. October 19th, Global Studios employee area. I guess they're not filming today either. I did want to see them filming just one time. This trial will be over and done by tomorrow. You can see them film later, I guess. This is where you found the bottle of sleeping pills, right? Wonder if there's any other clues lying around. Yeah. No touching. It's Gumshoe. Did he just smack us? Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you. Didn't mean I almost had a heart attack. Yeah, I guess it could be a little dramatic at times. I suppose it's the acting. Dramatic indeed. Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on that table. Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills? Yeah, pal. Traces thereof. Security cameras, so she saw him limping on there. They know the fake I just kicked off again, that poor assistant. I can't click the step ladder. See anything else? I was trying to look in the bin. Now let's talk. The plate. So you're looking for traces of the sleeping pills. How? For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct and eat it to see if you fall asleep. But I have the capability to make a cursory examination right here. Well, science guy gave me some testing solution. This reacts to sleeping pills. See if there's traces, it'll change colour. Wow, neat. Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for? Now, everything in due time, pal. Well, the testing solution on the plate changed colour, alright. So the food on this plate had been laced with sleeping pills. Looks like it. Steak plate found in the employee area on it are traces of sleeping pills and a large bone. Investigation. How goes your investigation? To tell the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers, and some people think we should switch suspects. What do you think, detective? Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. I feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though. It makes sense that the pills were in the food, because if it was in the drink, then you could tell a drink tastes different when something's in it. But you can't really tell with food. You'd be like, it's a bit spicier, or something like that. How is Edgeworth doing anyway? Or maybe Powers just like the steak better. How is Edgeworth doing anyway? Mr. Edgeworth is out of control. He was in the waiting room and he crushed his paper cup with hot coffee in it. Whoa, talk about burns, pal. Wow, the fury of Edgeworth. Yep, crushing paper cups, bottles. So what happened with that empty bottle? Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim Jack Hammer's prints on the bottle. So that means... Yep, it sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim. Sounds right. Sleeping pill bottle found on the table in the employee area bears Jack Hammer's fingerprints. Anything about this? Nope. Know anything about this? look like you're being very free with your information today, detective. Well, don't go telling anyone this, pal. But if I was kind of impressed with today's trial too, most lawyers would give up after that director's inquiry. Or whatever. I think it has been anyone but you. Powers would be done for by now. Detective at the battle. For that, talk about embarrassing, pal. Can't believe I missed out on my first week of evidence. Don't know how I can apologise with Mr. Edgeman. It's been tough being a detective with all that responsibility. Let's check the dressing room. Oh, hello. What are you doing here? I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it anymore, so... What? Why? WP is innocent. Yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done, but... This week is the last episode of The Steel Samurai. What? No! So we've got the window. Got the bed. Oh, sorry, I haven't cleaned up here yet. Got the costumes. Got the snacks. It's not spiky today. The wig used in Samurai Boogie Woogie. Willpower's bag. Put all WP's personal belongings in there. He'll be able to come pick them up, right? I'm sure he'll come, yes. Right, let's talk. Mr. Hammer. I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer. Yep, on the day of the murder he went to Studio 2. Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1. He stole the Steel Samurai costume too. What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh, I guess the rumour must be true then. The rumour? Yeah, Miss Vasquez, the producer, had some kind of hold on Hammer. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything she said, apparently. Some dirt. What dirt? Dirt, you know, bad stuff. I know what dirt means. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using the new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during the filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was too. The film set. Was that the trailer part of the film set then? The last episode. What do you mean the last Steel Samurai? I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant. No. Also, I hear that the Global Studios is going to change its programming. They're not going to make kids shows anymore. What? Why? I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided. Studio policy. Why aren't they going to make kids show anymore? The big wigs don't want the Steel Samurai around. They want to forget all about it. They want it quiet, you understand? How can they just do that? What about all the kids who love it? It's okay, I'm sure they'll be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow. Can't be true. If the program ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something. Yeah. I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Here, take a look at this.
Take that!
And this is... A fan collected all of these photographs. The kids love the Steel Samurai. The show shouldn't be cancelled just so adults can save face. I would think you would understand that better than anyone. You're right. Okay, but what can I do? Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is that the Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about the accident 5 years ago. Okay. Could you tell us what happened 5 years ago? Well, I can tell you what I heard. Apparently 5 years ago someone died, and it was Hammer's fault. Someone died? It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it up. And that's the dirt she had on Hammer? That's why Mr. Hammer would do anything for Miss Vasquez. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public? Well, you know, Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out. I see. You know who knows more about this? Miss Oldbag. She was here at the studios back then, you know. Thanks, we'll try asking her. She'll talk. Tell us anything about this. What about this? What's that? An empty bottle of sleeping pills. With Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on it. Now I'm really confused. Let's go back to the guard station. What are you still thinking around? If you like the place so much, why don't you take over for me? The old windbag doesn't look so good. Everybody's doing their darnest to get Hammer. Who do you think made Glue Studies what it is today? Hammer. It's all due to Hammer. She's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep safe distance. 5 years ago. I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago. Who told? Where did you hear it from? Nichols. Nichols? Nichols. Nick. Penny Nichols, the sister we talked to. Alright. Hey, we heard about the incident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a man. He didn't he? Whippersnappers dredging up dirt on someone's past like that. And the recently departed, no less. I suppose you think this is fun? No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers. And you claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume? You expect me to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof? Proof that Hammer stole Powers' costume? I have proof. Sorry, Miss Holberg, but I do have proof. I can prove that Mr. Hammer stole Mr. Powers' costumes. The sleeping bag. Here's my proof. What? What's a little empty bottle to what's proof? It's a bottle of sleeping pills with Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on it. What does that prove? I'm sure old Hammer had some sleepless nights. Where's your proof on... Well, it's in the steak. Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch. Yeah? So? This is the plate that he used to eat that steak. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate. I see. Poor, poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul. Soul bag? Okay, you in. I'll talk. I'm tired, see? Tired of holding it all in. You're right. 5 years ago there was an accident. A fatal accident. What's worse, the paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, it caused quite a stir. Guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She has ties to the mafia. She silenced that paparazzi. Well, look at her. Of course she does. Italian mafia. That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio. I see. We have to understand. Poor Hammer never meant to harm anyone. Soul bag. Hold on a minute. Poor soul bag. Here, take this. A photograph? Wait a second. This is the picture. Oh, we spotted those spikes before. Is this the trailer in Studio 2? Hammer was supposed to fight with the bad guy on the top of the stairs there. He pushed the other actor and the man fell into the flower box fence. And that's Vasquez there as well. But how did you get this? It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it. I understand. 5-year-old photo showing an accident involving Jack Hammer. Thanks for the photo. Let's move back to the employee area to see if we can present this to anyone. Gumshoe must have left. He's probably thinking about what to do tomorrow's trial. I bet Edward's pretty angry with him. This must have gone off somewhere. The stuff must have come by shock. Alright, so all those people have left. Time to go outside Studio 1. October 19th, Studio 1 entrance. Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the steel samurai costume. Then he left from here to go to Studio 2. Right. But why? I wonder if someone called him. Like the director or the producer. Got the camera. The bench. One, just there you go. Then we've got the monkey. Then we've got the entrance. But I don't have the entrance the car key anymore, so I can't go in. Outside Studio 2. October 19th, Studio 2 entrance. There's Miss Vasquez. Hey Nick, it's Miss Vasquez. Hello? Hello? Hi! Hello! You should at least try to be polite. I'm watching the clouds. That's all she had to say, apparently. So you've got the light van. We've got the incinerator. This is the number in Cody's photograph. This is where D, Vasquez and Salmonella ate food. They also eat T-bone steaks. I don't know, I'm getting this funny feeling. Something about this just feels odd, you know? Can't say what I do. This is where that guy died. There's some flowers here. It's pretty, they take a good... And let's talk to the lady. Excuse me. Miss Tammy came here on the day of the murder and... Shush. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you. Do something, Nick. She's clearly ticking me off. Oh dear. Will Powers. Mr. Powers wasn't the killer. You don't have to cancel the Steel Samurai. I think I'm tired of it anyway. You did it. Nick, she did it. She's the killer. Miss, my fey blood speaks to me. I know it. Oh dear. Director Manella. I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manella. You must talk about that man. Perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer. By yourselves? Oh dear. See this? Maybe you should look at the photo. She's not even looking. Where? What? Where did you get that? I will. Old bag. Old? She means the security lady, Miss Oldbag, Nick. Right. Anyway, it's because you hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer. The wind. It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind. Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more inside the trailer. Nick, she went inside the trailer. Okay. Wonder where Mr. Salmonella is. You came. Well then, what was that you were talking about? Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? It's Vasquez. You were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing the kids' show for petty change. So I'm a blackmailer now. That's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it was an accident. But you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star. So, I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of its own accord. But you were the cause. You were pressured him. And you think it was just an accident. Excuse me. What is this all about? You keep saying accident, accident. How are you so sure? What do you mean? Must I spell everything out for you? Think, what would it be if it wasn't an accident? No. No way. You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose? That is what I mean. Where's your proof? Can you prove it? Just think. Would he have let me ruin his life for 5 years over a mere accident? And I ran him hard, believe you me. The security lady said it was an accident. Oh, well, she was a big fan of Hammer, you see. Jumped on the reporter who brought that photo into the studio. She wrenched it out of his hands, she did. Gave him a few bruises too. That's why she had the photo. She's an old fool. Of course, all the reporter would need is the negatives. He could have made a copy, but he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me, now. What? This is valuable evidence. Boys. Oh shit, she brought in her mafia friends. Who are they? Professionals. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased? What? The trial ends tomorrow? How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it. Tell me why. Yeah, she brought us in the trailer to kill us, man. Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt, no? Why should D. Vasquez care about it at all? Because it's her dirt as well. I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that, where you're going. So long, friends. Boys, a race away. No! What's gonna happen? Hold it right there! Oh, it's Detective Gumshoe! I heard everything, pal. D. Vasquez, you're coming down to the precinct with me now. Yes, Gumshoe! He's actually useful for once. Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then, in court. I'll be looking forward to it. Hey, you okay, pal? Sorry I was a little late with my entrance. I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing. Detective Gumshoe. Thank you. I was really scared. Don't mention it, pal, just doing my job. Detective Gumshoe? Sorry, it's just I've wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. I don't know what Psych-Lock is. Okay, I've got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon. Well, Nick, it looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this. Who's at the bottom? D. Vasquez. Alright, now it's to trial where we're going to try and pin the murder on D. Vasquez.